All right, so I want to answer the question so that you have something to look at home and check your work against. So section 1 says to write P or M before each of the following to indicate whether it is a pure substance or a mixture. I said that table salt was pure, mixed nuts are mixed, wine was pure, granite was a mixture. I said sugar was pure. I said that fruit salad was a mixture. I said milk was pure. Helium was pure. Aspirin needs to be pure. Instant coffee is pure. Pudding is pure. And gold is also pure. So that takes me through section 1. Section 2 says write HO or HE before each of the following to indicate whether it is homogeneous or heterogeneous. Well, oil and vinegar is heterogeneous because you have to shake it up to get the oil to distribute in the vinegar, and then it only stays for a while. Soil is heterogeneous. You have rocks, you have dirt, you have fossils, you have leaves, you have all kinds of stuff in soil. Seawater, I said that seawater was a homogeneous. So I'm just looking at the seawater. Pizza is heterogeneous because every bite that I take of my pizza is going to be different than every other bite. Mayonnaise, I said, was homogeneous. Bronze, I said, was homogeneous. I said the open soda pop was homogeneous because the gas was uniformly distributed throughout the soda, so when I sipped it, it tasted the same. The soda pop, I said, was unopened. I said was heterogeneous because you had a layer of the CO2 gas in the can. So there's my CO2 gas. And there's the liquid, the sugar, the syrup, the flavoring. And so there's a distinct separation there between those two. And then I said that when I shook it up, the CO2 became distributed, popped the lid, got fizzing everywhere because the gas needed a way to escape. I'm going to look at section 3. The ice cream float is an example of a mixture made from a solid, a liquid, and a gas. The ice cream is the solid, the soda pop is the liquid, and the carbonation is the gas. Write the letter of the combination that best describes each mixture below. Well, nuts and bolts, that's two solids mixed together, so a solid and a solid would be letter B. So I need to get my pen so I can write letter B. The salt and the water, I said, was letter D. I had a solid dissolved in a liquid. The polluted air, I said, was a gas in a gas, or I could also say F, because if you think about the fire in Montgomery or in the Magnolia and the ash that's distributed in the air, that's definitely polluted air, and you have little flakes of ash, which would be a solid. The oil in the water, I said, was A liquid and a liquid. The air in the scuba tank, now I'm not talking about the tank itself, but I'm talking about the air in the scuba tank, should be a mixture of gases. So I'm hoping that you'll agree that it's C, gas and gas. Wet, sudsy clothes in a washing machine. Well, you have the liquid for the water. You have the bubbles, which is a gas. And then the clothing is a solid. So I said letter E. Okay, answer each of the following questions concerning measurement. Volume is measured in units of milliliters or cubic centimeters, and 1 cubic centimeter is equal to 1 milliliter. The basic unit of mass in the SI system is kilograms. Most measurements we take in this classroom are in grams. Convert 865 grams into kilograms. Well, I know it takes 1,000 grams to make 1 kilogram. I don't have anywhere near 1,000. I have less than 1,000, so my answer would be 0.865 kilograms. Milli is 1/1000. That's like a millimeter. There's 1,000 millimeters in a meter. Hecto is 100. Deca is 10. Centi is 1/100th. Centimeter is 1/100th of a meter. Deci is 1/10. And the prefix kilo means 1,000. It takes 1,000 grams to give me a kilogram. I'm going to stop this.